dude really got his whole teacher posted up in his uncle's coffee shop making him curry because they serve coffee with curry.
Hi.
And she is wearing a maid's costume. But video games were a mistake.
He did the Monster Mash.
The Monster Mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is a game in which you hunt dragons and other types of beastly creatures, except here, these beastly creatures just so happen to be sponsored by Razer computers and come with LED trim. And cause these monsters be monstering, you will be dying a lot. Although the biggest challenge, the real monster, the true enemy of Monster Hunter is called the camel. And other times, Japanese players will join your game and they're supposed to be helping you, but they too will also die. Sadly, I don't have any footage of any Japanese players doing this, but I do have an American player doing this while I get this sick, nasty rodeo off. Like look at this, boy. Well, I'm about to get on this moldy ass dragon, boy. Ooh, I'm on his neck. But Maximilian fainted. Anyways, you can prevent this by eating the food in Monster Hunter. And sadly, you ain't cutting up these dragons and eating them, because that would be nasty, because this dragon is literally moldy. But you're able to do that with food skills. Sadly though, this is all dependent on RNG, meaning that the skills that you get are completely random. The two food skills that actually do give you insurance are like the hardest to get. This game literally has cats cooking your food, which is adorable. It's precious. Like they little ratatouilles in there. That being said, if I find a feline hair in my food, I'm fighting everyone. This is disgusting. This is unsanitary. I am calling the health inspector on you guys immediately. I don't care if we're out in the wild and we're hunters. I don't care how good that steak looks. This is disgusting. But nothing in this game makes sense or is ever on model. Like, just watch this cutscene from the game. First off, this is an event, so she got this Space Channel 5 ass skin. You got serious, stoic, I research type woman. You got Big Griswold over here. I'm big burly. I can throw a whole rock. Yes, he throws a whole rocket at one point in this game. You got Elf Negro over there with his braids. Wait, that is the bartender. That's the bartender from Catherine. Also, my character don't look right, but let's go back to the bartender from Catherine. Alright, listen, so I'm going to power level for 2 seconds. Catherine is honestly one of my favorite games of all time. I pre-ordered the original game way back when I was like 14. I probably shouldn't have been playing it. I still have the original pre-order bonus. There's not a lot of food in this game, and you're like, bro, what the hell is this game? It's about relationships, bro, and it takes place at a bar. And because of that, and let's just talk about it. Let's talk about how Catherine uses drinks. Also, I drew Rin with blue hair. I got her confused with the new girl from DOA. That being said, Catherine is a really interesting game. It deals with like relationship drama, infidelity, things like that. A lot of the core gameplay takes place at night with these puzzle game sections, with these like lulls during the daytime in which you spend a lot of time talking with your like friends, all of that, like a social link in Persona. It was essentially a tech demo for Persona, and it just oozes cool because of like the drink facts, the jazz. It's not about telling a story. It's not telling a story without telling a story. It's not world building, but it's mood building. It's ambiance. And I think it succeeds very, very well at doing this with how it implements drinks and drink facts.
Rin, I didn't order wine. It looks really expensive. The full-bodied stuff.
I know this is sudden,
But here is some trivia about wine, for those who are enjoying Catherine, full body. Unlike white wine, red wine isn't categorized as sweet or dry. To express the richness of a red wine, it is described by likening it to the shape of a woman's body. Light, medium, and full. I wonder what a full body looks like. And that was the trivia for tonight. Please enjoy a variety of alcoholic drinks and learn more trivia facts.
Rin, that wine is for another customer.
Oh? Sorry, I made a mistake.
So The Sims is a life simulation, right? You simulate real life. And what do you do in real life? You be eating. So in The Sims, they do in fact virtually eat. Now The Sims has had plenty of food that they have been known for throughout the franchise. Things like mac and cheese, goopy carbonara, nasty ass gummy bear pancakes. But how does it implement it? It implements it in a way called a skill check. A skill check is a form of a yes-no question. Essentially the game asking, does your sim have enough of a skill to complete this task? If not, you're probably going to burn your house down. You may die. Who knows? The food might just be nasty. Because the food in The Sims also has different quality levels, whether or not it's spoiled, good, well-made, excellent, perfect. There's different things that give different movelets based on how well a food or dish is prepared. Sneakers is a 2002 game developed by Microsoft Game Studios, only found on the original Xbox, in which you play as a rat in some Jordans. Despite this game featuring cheese on its cover art, there is no cheese to be found in game. Sneakers is not to be confused with Sneak King, Big Bumpin', or Pocket Bike Racer, the three horsemen of Burger King's venture into the video game industry. So yeah, these games do in fact exist, and they're not a fever dream. They're not so much games more as they are just general advertisements, in the same way Pepsi Man existed as an advertisement on the original PlayStation. They're dated and they're relics of their time, sure, but I'd be amiss if I didn't at least mention or include them. I think they're kind of iconic in a weird post-ironic way. I'm gonna keep it real. This video was originally supposed to have a cooking segment in it, but the more I tried that, the more I slowly realized it is very hard to talk and cook thoughtfully, thoroughly at the same time. So shouts out to every YouTuber who does that. I'm no General Sam. That, and the more I began writing and working on this video, it slowly began to dawn on me that there's not much to really explain. And the more I began to work and write this video, it just felt like I was over-explaining the simple gameplay loop of hunt/gather, craft/cook, and I like to think that you guys are a little bit more intelligent than that, and I don't have to explain base-level gameplay loops to you guys. That in this video was originally kind of centered around me playing Fallout 76, and the longer I began to play that, the longer I realized that that game's awful, and what little world building the cooking did have already existed in other ways in the game. And that was just me excited about the idea of learning about culture through food, which you can do much better in many other games. I also thought about like repivoting this video, being like, oh, look at all this pretty food in video games, but like, I don't know, I'm not like a fucking BuzzFeed article, and like, it'll take way too long to gather my own footage, because I'm trying to be better about like where I source my footage from, all of that. That being said, if you want to know what the prettiest food in video games is, it's like The Sims 2, hands down. Like, with mods. Some of the prettiest. Sims 2 has like a higher polygon count than The Sims 4, but I don't know, I could talk about that all day. I'm very anti-Sims 4. Also, Shenmue has Coca-Cola in it. Final Fantasy 15 has cup noodles in it. yeah. I don't know, man. It just felt like every time I like thought of something or want to show something, it felt like the entire video and the concept was devolving. It was like, this is Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, in which he eats snakes, but also calorie made exist. I don't know. It just didn't feel correct. But I digress. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend some time with me. I'm greatly appreciative. Have a nice one. Also, here's some other videos. Rate, comment, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Support me on Patreon. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.